Yeah, I know I started a little early. But no one's watching, so no one watching. Did it really happen? Yes, I'm going to go ahead and play. Start off with something. I got this earworm in the old. Just gotta find the right playlist. Where are they? There it is. Find the right folder to get to the right playlist. Oh, yeah. Loads of fun this morning, aren't I? For a Friday. Well,
I heard a fly buzz when I died. The stillness in the room was like the stillness in the air between the heaves of storm. The eyes around had wrung them dry, and breaths were gathering firm for that last onset when the king be witnessed in the room. Keepsake signed away. What portion of me be assignable? And then it was there interposed the fly with blue uncertain stumbling buzz between the light and me. And then the windows failed, and then I could not see to see. Then it was interposed. My tears are like the quiet drift of petals from some magic rose, and all my grief flows from the rift of unremembered skies and snows. tremulously like a dream. My tears are like the quiet drift of petals from some magic rose. And all my grief flows from the rift of unremembered skies and snow. That if I touch the earth, it would crumble. It is so sad and beautiful, so tremulously like a dream. The soul
George Gordon Lord Byron. His epitaph to old Joe Blanket, a non-existent poet as far as I can tell. I did some research to figure out if there was a guy named Joe Blanket who was a cobbler and a poet that had pissed Byron off, because if you know anything about Byron, he he had that wit and he was not afraid to use it. So yeah, a little bluesy on the Friday morning. Yeah, I'm like, I'm just gonna go on. If there's anybody watching, there's anybody watching. Hi, Kathy. I'm assuming that you're the only one left here because the count says one. And Style, if you're still there, hey, Irish, don't work too hard. And yeah, let's see here. What should I play next? Because we haven't heard the Fairyland ones in a while. Fairyland Suite, William Shakespeare.
Over hill, over dale, thorough bush, thorough briar, over park, over pale, thorough flood, thorough fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon-sphere, and I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green. The cowslips tall her pensioners be, in their gold coat spots you see. Those be rubies, fairy favors, in those freckles live their savors. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. You spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen, newts and blind worms do no wrong. Come not near our fairy queen. Fill 'em
fence. Beetles black approach not near. Worm nor snail do no offense. Philomel with melody, singing our sweet lullaby. La 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 lullaby. La 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 lullaby. Never harm nor spell nor charm come a lovely lady nigh. So good night with lullaby.
Come unto these yellow sands and then take hands. Courts it when you have and kissed it, the wild waves whist. Foot it fiddly here and there, and sweet sprites the burden bear. Hark, hark, bow wow, the watchdogs bark. Bow wow, hark, hark, I hear the strain of strutting chanticleer. Cry, cock-a-diddle-dow. Come unto these yellow sands and then take hand. Courtsied when you have and kissed it, the wild waves weep. Put it featly here and there, and sweet sprites the burthen bear. Hark, hark, bow wow, the watchdogs bark. Bow wow, hark, hark, I hear the strain of strutting chanticleer. Cry, cock-a-diddle-dow. Bow wow, the watchdogs bark. Bow wow, hark, hark, I hear the strain of strutting
doubt.
Where the bee sucks, there suck I. In a cowslip's bell I lie. There I couch when owls do cry. On the bat's back I do fly. After summer merrily, merrily, merrily shall I live now under the blossom that hangs on the bough. Where the bee sucks, there suck I. In a cowslip's bell I lie. There I couch when owls do cry. On the bat's back I do fly. After summer merrily, merrily, merrily shall I live now under the blossom that hangs on the
I love that particular set. You know, it reminds me of my dog George.
Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah, there's a part 5 to it, which it's all about death and the ocean and stuff, but it doesn't go with the rest of it, especially the music that came out of it. It's like more metal, so that's the reason I don't put that with that. So, and it reminds me of my George. Oh, so yeah. So what's been going on with me? Class, been keeping up with that. Got to rewrite my little primary source essay today. That'll be later. I think this morning I might be taking my buddy to the doctor. He's not feeling well. And so, heck yeah. How is it going, kiddo? Well, since you're here, I'll play this one. Thanks.
Bake the day she suddenly dropped dead. We chew it slowly, that last apple pie. Shocked into sleeplessness, you're scared of bed. We never could talk much, and now don't try. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular, each but each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sullen looks. For all the scotch we drink, what's still betweens? Not the 30 or so years, but books, books. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular, each but each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sullen looks. For all the scotch we drink, what's still betweens? Not the 30 or so years, but books, books. The art of losing isn't hard to master. So many things seem filled with the intent to be lost, that their loss is no disaster. Lose something every day except the fluster of lost door keys, the hour badly spent. The art of losing isn't hard to master. Then practice losing farther, losing faster. Places and names and where it was you meant to travel. None of these will bring disaster. I lost my mother's watch, and look, my last door, next to last of 3 loved houses went. The art of losing isn't hard to master. I lost 2 cities, lovely ones, and vaster. Some realms I owned, 2 rivers, a continent. I miss them, but it wasn't a disaster. Even losing you, the joking voice, a gesture I love, I shan't have lied. It's evident. The art of losing's not too hard to master. Though it may look like disaster.
The western wave was all aflame. The day was well nigh done. Almost upon the western wave rested the broad bright sun. When that strange shape drove suddenly betwixt us and the sun, and straight the sun was flecked with bars. Heaven's mother, send us grace. As if through a dungeon grate he peered with broad and burning face. Alas, thought I, and my heart beat loud, how fast she nears and nears. Are those her sails that glance in the sun like restless gossameres? Are those her ribs through which the sun did peer as through a grate? And is that woman all her crew? Is that a death? And are there 2? Is death that woman's mate? Her lips were red, her looks were free, her locks were yellow as gold. Her skin was as white as leprosy. The nightmare life in death was she, who thinks man's blood with cold. The naked Hulk alongside came, and the twain were casting dice. The game is done, I've won, I've won. Quoth she and whistled thrice. Hulk alongside came, and the twain were casting dice. The game is done, I've won, 5, 1, crochet and whistles thrice. Crochet and whistles thrice. Oh, 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 crochet and whistles thrice.
How's it going, Miriam? I'll still call you that. No. How's it going, Miriam? I am just playing stuff, random stuff, what pops in my heads and stuff. I wasn't going to go on, and then I'm like, I'm kind of feeling bad. I'm kind of feeling down, and a little, for a lot of reasons. And then I read JoJo's post she did a couple hours ago, and I'm like, maybe I need to get on for whatever reason. Lots of stuff going on. Yeah. Sad, very sad, the turn of events lately about stuff, but you know what? We keep on trucking when we keep on going on, you know. Because you know what they say? Life sucks and don't sweat the small stuff. And you know what? It's all small stuff. Oh, so what do we have here? I was going to dramatically go into the next track, but you know, it did work out that way.
Fuzzy fellow without feet, yet doth exceeding run. Of velvet is his countenance, and his complexion done. Sometime he dwelleth in the grass, sometime upon a bough, from which he doth descend in plush upon the passer-by. All this in summer, but when winds alarm the forest folk, he take deaf damask residence and struts in sewing silk. Then finer than a lady emerges in the spring, a feather on each shoulder, you'd scarce recognize him. By midnight cleft caterpillar, by me, but who am I to tell the pretty secret of the butterfly? Fuzzy fellow without feet, yet doth exceeding run. Of velvet is his countenance, and his complexion done. Sometime he dwelleth in the grass, sometime upon a bough, from which he doth descend in plush upon the passer-by. All this in summer, but when winds alarm the forest folk, he taketh damask
many love your moments of glad grace, and loved your beauty with love false or true. But one man loved the pilgrim soul in you, and loved the sorrows of your changing face. And bending down beside the glowing bars, murmur a little sadly how love fled, and paced upon the mountains overhead, and hid his face amid a crowd of stars. How many love your moments of glad grace, and loved your beauty with love false or true. But one man loved the pilgrim soul in you, and loved the sorrows of your changing face. Many love your moments of glad grace, and love your beauty with love false or true. But one man loved the pilgrim soul in you, and loved the sorrows of your changing face. Oh yeah. Within the circuit of this plodding life, there enter moments of an azure hue, untarnished fair as is the violet, or anemone when the spring stew them by some mandarin rivulet, which make the best philosophy untrue that aims but to console man for his grievances. I have remembered when the winter came,
High in my chamber in the frosty nights,
when in the still light of the cheerful moon, on the every twig and rail and jutting spout, the icy spears were adding to their length against the arrows of the coming sun.
how in the shimmering noon of winter past,
Some unrecorded beam slanted across the upland pastures where the johnwort grew, or heard amid the verdure of my mind the bees' long smothered hum on the blue flag,
loitering amidst the mead or busy rill,
which now through all its course stands still and dumb, its own memorial purling at its play. Along the slopes and through the meadows net, until its youthful sound was hushed at last in the state
mint of snow. So by God's cheap economy, made rich to go upon my winter's task again.
Oh, those time zones, huh? They'll get you sometime. Yeah, I'm afraid, Miss Kathy, you'll be asleep and I'll be asleep, I hope. Because I usually get up somewhere between 4:30 and 6 in the morning, at least once. The bladder issues. So, who knows? Most of the time, you just do your own thing, I guess. I don't know. Yes, I appreciate it. It's amazing hearing stuff written in the 1800s put to reggae. It's fun. It's fun. Oh, and I did a month or so ago. Hot Springs does this poetry festival. They started it last fall. They're having another one in November. So I found out about it and I put in a proposal to do this there. So wish me luck, because I want to blow their minds. Starting off with, I heard a fly buzz or fuzzy fellow without feet. And hopefully just, yes, it'll be 2:30. So yeah, so keep your fingers crossed that I get to do it, because I think it would be amazing. Okay, is that what y'all talked about yesterday? Because I haven't watched the replay either. Because I crap you not. I have a standing appointment with my pelvic floor therapist at 2:30, which is the time you Miriam, and Audit LA go on. So for your podcast, so. Yep, some poetry. Some poetry is timeless, yes, and one of those is definitely. Emily Dickinson is high on that list of timelessness. If we could all be so lucky at times, but she didn't get to enjoy it in her life, which was kind of sad. Hopefully she's out there in the universe somewhere. No chemos, yeah. It's timeless in its own way. Because, most poetry is of the time that it's written. What was I going to Don't pour me. Oh, what was it? Oh, yeah. I know what I was going to play. I was going to play another timeless one. Okay, it's got to be in here. Yeah, Edgar Allan Poe, 2-1 in Paradise. Get it together, Brian.
was that all to me, love, for which my soul did pine? A green isle in the sea, love, a fountain and a shrine, all wreathed with fairy fruits and flowers. From out the future cries on, but all the past, my spirit hovering lies, mute, motionless, aghast. For alas, with me the light of life is o'er. No more, no more, no more, no more, no more, no more. Such language holds the solemn sea to the sands upon the shore. Shall bloom the thunder-blasted tree, or the stricken eagle soar. And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy grey eye glances, and where thy footstep gleams in what ethereal dances, by what eternal stream. Thus the main glideth where my love abideth, sleeps no softer, it proceeds on through lawns, on through meads, on and on, whate'er befall. Meandering and musical, though the hugged pasturage bears not on its shaven ledge aught but weeds and waving grasses, to view the river as it passes, save here and there a scanty patch of primroses, too faint to catch a weary bee, and scarce it pushes its gentle way through strangling rushes, where the glossy kingfisher flutters when noon heats are near, glad the shelving banks to shun, red and steaming in the sun. Where the shrew mouse
mouse with pale throat, burrows and the speckled stoat, where the quicksand pipers flit, in and out the marl and grit that seems to breed them brown as they not disturbs its quiet way. Save some lazy stork that springs, trailing it with legs and wings, whom the shy fox from the hill rouses creepy near so still. Seems to breed them brown as they not disturbs its quiet way. Save some lazy stork that springs, trailing it with legs and wings, whom the shy fox from the hill ruses creepy ne'er so still.
What words we had, we wielded, kneeled, we knelt and wept. We wrung the wet, the sweat. We racked our lips, we rang for words to ward off sleep, to warn ourselves, to warn. The earth we mounted, wound our vows until it fit and fits. The earth we mounted, rouse and rock. We harp, we yawned and tried to yarp and tried to fix. We facted, felt, we fact and fan-fed, anthem, hammered, felt. The words were stagnate, snapping half in heat. The wane, the melt, what words we'd hoarded, halved in a holy porous. Meanwhile, tide still tide, and we still wash for sounds to mock and mar. Still wash for sounds to mock and mar. What words we had to weld, what words we had. We wielded, kneeled, we knelt and wept. We wrung the wet, the sweat. We racked our lips, we rang for words to ward off sleep, to warn ourselves, to warn. The earth we mounded, wound our vows until it fit and fits. The earth we mounded, right.
Franny Choi, a modern poet. Still, that's great. I love that one. You know, I found out about her from taking a forms of poetry class, blah blah blah, and then I in my workshop class I took this past spring, we had to do a presentation on a poet, so I chose Franny Choi, and it was like I had to actually recite one of her poems, and I didn't peruse the instructions on the assignment as thoroughly as I should have. So I hadn't had it prepared. I think that's one of the reasons I got to be in that class. Anyway, so I'm like, when I get to the end of my presentation and Professor Longhorn is like, well, you got a poem? And I'm like, okay. We used our words because that was basically one of the only ones I knew by her at the time. And I had to recite that without practice. And I actually did an okay job. So talk about putting myself on the spot. That was my own fault there. I am actually in class right now. I'm taking an online class about the Atlantic slave trade. And oh my God, I've learned way too much to be cursed with knowledge. I've learned a lot about, in the past year, I've taken 3 classes that dealt with Africa and African history, and I've learned a lot about it, and it's frustrating. Just how shitty Europeans were and still are. But we're not getting into that here. We're above that. Most of the time, no. But yes, to answer your question, so yes, this goes on until like the 8th of August, 8th, 9th of August, somewhere around in there. So it's a 5-week course, and then 21st, 22nd, right around in there. Yes, I think it's 20th, 21st, right around in there. So a couple weeks after that is when the fall semester starts. And I'm taking my seminar class for my history degree. Yes, very light topic for summer learning. Lots of books, lots of reading. Oh my Lord. Yeah, it's a lot more reading for a 5-week course than I had hoped. And I know one of the reasons I took this class is because I know the professor. I've had him already, and he and I like each other and everything. So yeah. He's special, Dr. Vaughn. Dr. Von Scribner, or as I like to call him, Scribble. He's special. I like the guy. Anyways, so I'm taking my seminar class, a history of modern China, and then the history of witchcraft, which we're going to have to read a Terry Pratchett book of all books for that one. I've already got the book list and everything for that. And then creative nonfiction. I'm going to learn how to write my stories. That's going to be fun. Oh God, I'm going to be dredging up so many damn demons. Yeah. But I got y'all guys to help me through it, don't I? Let's see here. Let's play this one. A little lighter. We'll go to a little lighter here.
At noon of night, and at the night's pale end, such things have chanced to me, as one by day would scarcely tell a friend for fear of mockery. Shadows, you say, mirages of the brain. I know not, faith, not I. Is it more strange the dead should walk again? than that the quick should die. Shadows, you say, mirages of the brain. I know not, faith not I. Is it more strange the dead should walk again than that the quick should die? If I have run my course and seek the pearls, my psyche fain would drink at Mermelin and rest content in wine and nectar cup. Who knows but that the gods have found me whole, and in their stewardship of man would bless the sweating lover fickle man once knew. I know that I might pull the tendon bands that hold my soul together, might bend each nerve and muscle, spirit fain would keep, that I might hear the maddening cheers of men, who when the morrow dawns forget the games and cast instead the dice in marketplace. But I have found sweeter peace than fame, and in the evening dwell on heights divine. Betwixt my lips a rose from Cupid's hands, upon my brow the laurel belvedere entwines from tree beside the throne of Zeus. And flowing from my speech Athene's words dip long in wisdom's fount to heal the soul. sweeter peace than fame, and in the evening dwell on heights divine. Betwixt my lips a rose from Cupid's hands, upon my brow the laurel belvedere entwines from tree beside the throne of Zeus, and flowing from my speech Athene's words, dipped long in wisdom's fount to heal the soul. Was there a time when dancers with their fiddles in children's circuses could stay their troubles? There was a time they could cry over books, but time has sent its maggot on their track. Under the arc of the sky they are unsafe. What's never known is safest in this life. Under the sky stands they who have no walls, have cleanest hands, and as the heartless ghost alone unhurt, so the blind man sees blessed. Was there a time when dancers with their fiddles in children's circuses could stay their troubles? There was a time they could cry over books, but time has sent its maggot on their track. Under the arc of the sky they are unsafe. What's never known is safest in this life. Under the sky shines they who have no arms, have cleanest hands, and
Good morning. Good morning, Antics. How are you doing? Yes, indeed, I like those. I like those a lot. If I didn't like them, I probably wouldn't play them, but that goes without saying. I'm glad y'all like them too. Well, if y'all didn't like them, I probably wouldn't play them either. So there we go. Yes, I saw you in between doing work and everything. I saw you doing stuff on the stove. So making raspberry curd. Sounds delish. Let's see here. Jam. Or good marmalade. Although my favorite is actually I have this I have this thing for strawberry like preserves. That's one of my favorites. And at this local farmers market I go to, they have this jalapeno infused. So you get the spicy and the sweet together. Strawberry jam. Well, I put it on my breakfast biscuits, and I give a piece of my biscuit to my dog Phil, and when he sees me pull that stuff out, I shit you not, I kid you not, when he sees me pull that stuff out of the refrigerator, he gets extra excited, especially when he sees me put it on the biscuit and everything. It's funny. I love that boy. But yeah, yes, definitely be careful out there. Be careful out there. That's good. That's good that you're feeling up to it. We've got some rain here past couple days. Well, not yet. So the local creek where everybody goes swimming is kind of running fast. So I've been thinking about I like it. Yeah, I like the preserves. I don't know what I don't know. I got some grape jelly not too long ago, and I tolerated it because it was the only thing they had. I don't know. But yeah, so Antics here. Yeah, I'll probably go up there. I've been meaning to. You've been meaning to. You can mean to do a lot of things. And to beat the heat sometime soon. So let's see here. I know, because when JoJo last year started producing the surf songs about that surf song about you, Antics. Where in the heck is it? I know it's here. So where is it? Oh, wrong folder. So, yes, when I do things that are surf inspired, I call it the Antics treatment. I don't know. Where in the hell is it? Here we go.
This level reach of blue is not my sea. Here are sweet waters pretty in the sun, whose quiet ripples meet obediently, a marked and measured line, one after one. This is no sea of mine that humbly lays untraveled sands spread glittering and warm. I have a need of wilder, crueler ways. They sicken of the calm who knew the storm. So let our love beat over me again, losing its million desperate breakers. Why? This level reach of blue is not my sea. Here are sweet waters pretty in the sun, whose quiet ripples meet obediently. A marked and measured line, one after one. This is no sea of mine that humbly leaves untraveled sand spread glittering and warm. I have a need of wilder, crueler waves. They sicken of the calm who knew the storm. So let our love beat over me again, losing its million desperate breakers. Why sudden and terrible to rise and wane, roaring the heavens apart, a reckless tide that casts upon the heart as it recedes, splinters and spars and dripping salty weeds. If he could know my songs are all for him, at silver dawn or in the evening glow, would he not smile and think it but a whim? If he could know, or would his heart rejoice and overflow as happy brooks that break their icy rim, when April's horns along the hillsides blow? I may not speak till Eros' torch is dim. The god is bitter and will have it so. And yet tonight our fate would seem less grim if he could know. Or would his heart rejoice and overflow as happy brooks that break their icy rim, when April's horns along the hillsides blow? I may not speak till Eros' torch is dim. The god is bitter and will have it so. And yet tonight our fate would seem less grim if he could know.
Baby Vance, is it harder work than it used to be? Are the new soda parlors worse than the old-time saloons? Baby Vance, do you have jobs in the daytime, or is this all you do? Do you come out only at night? In the winter at the skating rinks, in the summer at the roller coaster parks, wherever figure eights are carved by skates in winter, by roller coasters in summer, wherever the whirly jigs are going and chicken, Spanish, and hot dog are sold. There you come, giggling baby vamp. There you come with your blue baby eyes. Sing. Take harder work than it used to be? Are the new soda parlors worse than the old-time saloons, baby Van? Do you have jobs in the daytime, or is this all you do? Do you come out only at night? In the winter at the skating rinks, in the summer at the roller coaster parks, wherever figure eights are carved by skates in winter, by roller coasters in summer, wherever the whirly jigs are going and chicken, Spanish, and hot dog are sold. There you come, giggling baby vamp. There you come with your blue baby eyes. Sing. Take me. Oh.
I don't know about you, but I like those. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me on this morning, your afternoon. It's a Friday. I know we probably got better things to do. I know I wouldn't say better things to do, but yeah. Other things to do, which I need to get about to do in here later. It involves typing, so oh yeah, I gotta rewrite this thing that's due Sunday, or is it Saturday? Well, it's due Sunday. But see, that right there, that's what I want. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, sometimes I think I got the best content on the internet that no one knows about. But who knows? In the end, I don't know. Those that count stick around. Where is this one? Let's play a little Latin-inspired stuff.
Twilight hours like birds flew by as lightly and as free. 10,000 stars were in the sky, 10,000 on the sea. For every wave with dimpled face that leaped upon the air had caught a star in its embrace and held it trembling there.
never pass. I love a whisper, very gentle and long, and in full silence, a despondent song. That never pass. One feather is a bird I claim, one tree a wood. In a low voice I heard more than a mortal should. And so I stood apart, hidden in my own heart. And yet I roamed out where those notes went like the bird whose thin song hung in air, diminished yet still heard. I lived with open sound, aloft and on the ground. That ghost was my own choice, the shy cerulean bird. It sang with her true voice, and it was I who heard a slight voice reply. I heard and only I. Desire exalts the ear, bird, girl, and ghostly tree. The earth, the solid air, their slow song sang in me. The long noon pulsed away like any summer day. solid air, their slow song sang in me. The long noon pulsed away like any summer day.
Yep, that was that was The Voice by Theodore Rothke. Interesting poem. Miraculously brought to life, or hey, Mr. Power, how is it going? Yeah, yeah, I like the way that Santana inspired, which was suggested by Sophia. We all know how wise she is, and that was the start for that uh, Latin stuff I've been doing, just like Joe doing the surf song for Antics, inspired me to do uh, the surf style stuff, and it's just interesting how things unfold. So yeah, so I'm gonna play a couple more, and then yes, I have to get along with stuff. Not taking my buddy to his doctor's appointment until 2:30. So got a little time to do some type. Yeah, it's an essay on this diary by this guy named Thomas Thistlewood. He was a overseer and slaveholder back in 50s, not 18, 1750s, 70s time frame or so in Jamaica when it was controlled by the British. And yeah, it's I'm only doing the essay on one section of it, but it's probably one of the more horrific sections because what the guy would do to what the guy when he was overseas, what the guy did to the, I don't like to call them slaves because they were prisoners, but what he would do to them when they got out of line or to keep them in line, when he beat them like within an inch of their lives. They'd have wounds all over them, and then he put pickle juice or whatever, salted or just anything like that, and then he'd have another slave prisoner, however you want to put it, defecate in their mouth. Yeah, uh, just but this guy, it's here's the other aspect of this guy's diary, because hardly anybody, the literacy rate back then was very low, so it was lucky this guy could write and write as well as he does. um, and it's just interesting, it's fascinating to see, if you read underneath it, the different power dynamics going on. There was a lot of the essay, I'll tell you that much. A lot of it, this guy kept track of every time he did something with someone, even if it was just like this entry this day did this two words. Yeah. Hey, Shelly. So yes, that's what I'm struggling with. I'm struggling with the horror of it, yet the fascination of it too. So I guess that means that I'm human and I still possess my humanity. Yes, happy birthday, Miriam. uh, so yeah, it's fascinating. Just just reading underneath it, and I love it. And it's yep, y'all doing great. Yeah, especially with everything that's going on in the community, especially at large. I got a lot of thoughts about all this stuff. Like I said the other day, with you know Aaron being a jerk and all the falling out with that is going on between him and Marilyn, which is pathetic. Marilyn has a special place in my heart, and it's really hard to keep my neutrality, but and when no, you're welcome. And when he started talking shit about you and T and all this, that's it's, I guess I'm like, okay, you guys aren't, he's seeing one thing, and especially, and I'm seeing what I see, and because I don't think he's probably interacted with you guys as, he did, one thing between them, a difference between them is I've interacted with you all more than he has, so when all that shit was going on, and then when Eric Rader went on there, and and Miriam, your name, and I think Keith or whatever was on this list of people who are doing the, oh Lord, that's when I started going, but and oh my Lord, the stuff yesterday, I watched a little bit of it, as much as I could stomach. I have, yeah, that's. I'll just say that. Oh, but yeah, honestly, him doing that was shitty. And I have my own views of all the. My own views on Lindsay and all that stuff. But that was just nah. But I tend to like to take the high road when it comes to certain things in life. So yeah, and like I said in Nora's chat the other day, I've tapered off watching some things, partially because I've been busy, and partially because the feeling's starting to get yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the feelings starting to get over the last year or so, started to see, but things, that's just the way it is with community, with time, with anything, with people. Hopefully evolve, not de-evolve. But also, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again, give someone enough time, and they'll show their spots. That's why I have mine out there for everybody to see. I am just my neutral self. uh, my neutral self, which is hard to be sometimes, because I know it's a defense mechanism, but I like all of you guys. And yes, Miriam, 100%. We don't have to like each other. We just need to behave like people. Well, we just need to behave. All right, where was I? Oh. Yep. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Here, okay. Let's play something a little happy here. Poem 10, Edmund Spenser.
Tell me, a merchant's daughters, did ye see so fair a creature in your town before? So sweet, so lowly, and so mild as she, adorned with beauty's grace and virtue's store. Her goodly eyes like sapphire shining bright, her forehead you her cheek is like apples which the sun hath rutted, her lips like cherries charming men to buy, her breasts like to a bowl of cream then crudded, her pipes like lilies budded, her snowy neck like to a marble toe, and all her body like a palace fair, ascending Vivian with many a stately stair, to honor, seed, and chastity, sweet boy. Why stand ye still, ye virgins in amaze? Heap on her so to gaze, whiles ye forget your former later sing, to which the woods did answer and your echo ring. And all her body like a palace fair, ascending the Pierre with many a stately stair, to honor, seat, and chastity, sweet boy. Stand ye still, ye virgins in amaze, leap on her so to gaze, whiles ye forget your former latest sing, to which the woods did answer, and your echo ring.
Oh, I love it.
Light-winged smoky carrion bird, melting thy pinions in thy upward flight, lark without song and messenger of dawn, circling above the hamlets as they nest, or else departing dream and shadowy form of midnight vision gathering up. sun. Go thou my incense upward from this heart, and ask the gods to pardon this clear flame. Departing dream and shadowy form of midnight vision, gathering up thy skirts by night, star veiling, and by day darkening the light and blotting out the sun. Go thou my incense upward from this heart, and ask the gods to pardon this clear flame.
Why make so much of fragmentary blue? In here and there a bird or butterfly, or flower or wearing stone or open eye. When heaven presents in sheets the solid hue, fragmentary blue? In here and there a bird or butterfly, or flower or wearing stone or open eye. When heaven presents in sheets the solid hue, since earth is earth, perhaps not heaven as yet.
Yeah, a lot like the Mamas and the Papas, the Birds, that progressive psychedelic 60s vibe. And I wasn't wanting to play that one. I was wanting to play the one that was like right above it in the playlist. But oh well, I'll play that one next. uh, uh, so yes, wow, I've already been on for over 2 hours. Yippee, cool. So thanks for sticking around, as y'all that have stuck around. Yes, definitely drive safe, Antics. Get to your destination in one piece. Most of the time, that's all we can hope for, huh? Getting to our destination in one piece. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll play some more, and then yeah, I got to getting on with my day too. Yeah, because tomorrow's going to be busy. I got my workshop that I go to every third Saturday. No, thank you. Yes, thank y'all. And then more reading. So yeah, those 2.5 weeks between summer term and semester, I'm going to have to go do something. But I don't know what yet. Haven't figured it out. But excuse me. But hey, at least I'm getting stuff done around here. I'll have to take a video later of the progress on the around here, because they got the back room finished last night, and well, mostly finished. I'm gonna come up, I think today or tomorrow or whatever, to do more. So I'll let y'all know all about it. Let y'all know all about it. Oh, I was gonna play this one. Get your shit together, Brian. Here. For what is easy.
For what is easy, for what thoughts small, for what is well, because between two you simply, from me I mean, who goes with who, the bedclothes say, as I and you go kissed away, the data given, the senses even,
Fate is not late,
nor the speech rewritten,
nor one word forgotten.
said at the start about hard by hard for hard. is all that man can know. Of beauty, all the wonder, all the power, all the unearthly color, all the glow, here in the self which withers like a flower. Here in the self which fades as hours pass and droops and dies and rots and is forgotten sooner by ages than the mirroring glass in which it sees its glory still unrotten. Here in the flesh, within the flesh behind, swift in the blood and throbbing on the bone. Beauty yourself, the universal mind, eternal April wandering alone. The God, the Holy Ghost, the atoning Lord, here in the flesh, the never yet explode. Here in the self is all that man can know. Of beauty, all the wonder, all the power, all the unearthly color, all the glow, here in the self which withers like a flower. Here in the self which fades as hours pass and droops and dies and rots and is forgotten sooner by ages than the mirroring glass in which it sees its glory still unrotten. Here in the flesh, within the flesh behind, swift in the blood and throbbing on the bone. Beauty herself, the universal mind, eternal April wandering alone. The God, the Holy Ghost, the atoning Lord, here in the flesh, the never yet explored. Look to this day, for it is life, the very life, in its brief course lie all the verities and realities of your existence, the bliss of growth,
glory of action, the splendor of achievement are but experiences of time.
Tomorrow is only a vision, and today well lived makes yesterday a dream of happiness, and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Look well therefore to this day, such is the salutation to the ever new dawn. To this day, for it is life, the very life of life, in its brief course lie all the verities and realities of your existence, the bliss of growth, the glory of action, the splendor of achievement are but experiences of time.
Let's see here. Where is it? Where is it? Power here. What did power? The whole street vacation situation down in Clearwater kind of reminds me of that movie Chinatown. You know, we all know that it's wrong, but it's happening anyways because of money. When you get right down to it, those politicians all they give a fuck about is their bottom line. Especially they're Dixiecrats, especially the fucking Dixiecrats. Don't get me started. Oh my lord. They're not Republicans. They're Dixiecrats. And that's a special breed of scumbag, if you ask me. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, y'all keep up the great work, because, but I'm glad that audits up on it. Or, like I've said before, you guys are warriors in the modern sense of the word, Valkyries. Valkyrie Norse warrior goddesses. Sometimes, most of the time, the poem kind of does the work for me. Or, it's just like, or other times it's just like, how about this? Yeah. Yeah, because, don't get me started. I'm from the South. I know a fucking racist when I see one. And I'll just leave it at that. Because that's what it comes down to. Power, money. But, what happened at the end of Chinatown? The bad guys got away. Bad guys won. And the hero was not better for the struggle. Yeah. The image of Jack Nicholson where he got his nose cut. No. Ugh. But, who knows? All right. That is the... Who is racist? Most Republican politicians that are in the South, it all boils down to racism and money and power. Remember, antics. I have been steeped in, especially the past couple of weeks, I've been reading a lot about the slave trade and all that crap, and it's just, I can see it everywhere. And I grew up in the South. Yep, there was no internet when Chinatown came out. Still, I could only watch that movie once. It was just so disappointing. But, the good guys don't always win. The good guys don't always.
You're blessed to bear the blue. May stormless stars control thy horoscope. In keel and hull, in every spar and row, be night and day to thy dear office true. Oceanmen's path and their divider too. No fairer shrine of memory and hope. To the underworld down thy westering slope. Ere vanished or whom such regrets pursue. Smooth all thy surges as when Jove to Crete swam with less costly burthen and prepare a pathway meet for her homecoming soon, with golden undulations such as Greece. drove to Crete, swam with less costly burthen and prepare a pathway meet for her homecoming soon, with golden undulations such as greet the printless summer sandals of the moon, and tempt the Nautilus's cruise to death.
All right, my friends, on that note, I need to take Phil out and stuff. So thanks for listening to my ranting. Hopefully I made some sense. But like I said, it's kind of good to get that stuff out sometimes. Yeah, better out than in. Better out than in, especially with people who understand. But yes, so I'm going to call it a day here and then get on with my day elsewhere. But I'll be back sooner rather than later, probably Sunday. And yeah, I'll see y'all around later today or later, and then yeah, it'll all work out, because it always does. Hopefully, cross your fingers, the good guys will win, because without that hope, you just give it up. And if you give up, if you stop moving, you might as well just hang it up. All right, enough of me philosophizing for this fine Friday morning. Y'all have a good day. Be careful, anti-striving. Have a good swim. And we'll all see each other later on out in the chats and hearing that and that and the other. And on the flip side and all that stuff. Bye. Thanks.